are we looking on here? Nope. Looks like we're good. Awesome. Hey. Hey there. Welcome back. If you're joining again, and if not, hey, this is me just running through Dead Rising 2 at level 50. This is my third day doing live streaming this game. So, without any ado, let's just get started. So, last time we left off, dealt with the Psycho Twins. Let's see what we got next. We've got, that's definitely a boss battle. Yep. And we have, let's see. Well, let's do the bank run one. We're gonna help a greedy old man take some money from some ATMs. So yeah, if I'm trying to recall from yesterday, there was, I think the last thing I did was take care of Seymour, the security guard, which is why I have this gun. And then I gave Katie Zombrex, and that was the end of that day. I'm actually starting to realize that a little bit of a challenge of streaming this game in particular seems to be, some downtime that I tend to get. Just when, I'm going through the game pretty quickly, since I'm level 50. Oops. And as a result, there are some times where I just don't have as much stuff to do. Terrible shot. So hopefully, like, it seems like some of the cases, like some of the objectives and stuff, are kind of drip feeding through because I'm going through them faster than usual. Come on. There we go. So, hopefully that's not too much of a problem moving forward. There should be some pretty fun stuff to do on this in-game day. So, in this objective here, there's a guy who's trying to take money from the ATMs, just trying to cash out. It's really not that difficult keeping zombies off of him. Like, this one sounds like more of a hassle than it actually is. I say that, and then this guy comes out of nowhere. Like, come on, get lost. Oh, really? Yeah, I think they're more interested in Chuck than they are in, this Woodrow fellow here. However, they are not leaving me alone whatsoever. Come on. I say that, and now they're coming out of the woodwork. Oh god, seriously. I'm just trying to talk to this guy. Yeah, they're just coming from everywhere now. Like, they're just swarming. How irritating. Come on, guys. Just go and do your thing. But usually he's pretty quick at taking cash from these ATMs. He knows what he's doing. But you have to be, like, right next to him. Let's see, where's that bee? Because they're being annoying. There we go. Yeah, they're being a little bit more of a hassle than usual when I do this one. The payout, though, is that he actually does share some of his cash. These dang zombies are nothing but trouble, man. You got that right. Like, I've just gotten started, I've already lost like 4 pips of health.
Yeah, that'd work.
magic. Oh, he's already done. Yeah, it only takes him like no time at all to go through these. He has a really good knack of like just kind of shoving the bombs out of his way. He's better at it than I am. Yep, and that's pretty much it. Alright, we done here? Awesome. Now I need something to eat now. Whoops. Yeah, I don't actually recall ever being in this place. Oh my goodness. There we go. Set the arrow to the safe house. And this guy, again, is doing a pretty good job of keeping the zombies off of him, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. I wonder if it has something to do with the briefcase. He's pretty quick. He's able to keep up to, Chuck pretty easily. What's the problem? There we go. Yeah, I guess the actual objective wasn't really the hard part, it was just getting it initiated, because he was right by a bunch of zombies. Or rather, they just kept swarming me for whatever reason. Probably because I was firing a gun. Oh shit. Yeah, I gotta be careful with the Defiler, it does swing behind you. Oh man, I have actually too many weapons, it's becoming a little hard to, it's becoming just a little bit hard to manage. There we go. That's him done and out of the way.
Oh, thanks.
Oh man, his hair looks like unfinished. Well, I do think you're greedy, but thanks for the cash. And because of the last couple of streams I've done in this game, where it just kind of insists on crashing, I'm gonna be saving pretty often in comparison to the last time, just so I don't, if it does crash again, in the event that it crashes again for like a third time, that way I don't lose a lot of progress. But hopefully that's not the case. I got my fingers crossed it won't crash again, because that has been irritating to deal with, to say the least. Let's see, what else have we got? That's pretty much it. We just gave Katie her last dose. So I had to wait until like 7 p.m. So like, what's that, 11 hours from now? It's a lot of time to kill, but hopefully something else will pop up soon. I'm I'm wondering, because it's day 3, if those really annoying sniper guys will be out now. Check. So I was kind of lamenting these guys last time, but there's like these 4 sniper dudes that show up on the Silver Strip, I think on the 3rd day, and they're a hassle because anytime you're out like within their general vicinity, they will get shots on you. So you pretty much have to take care of them, or else anytime you go in the Silver Strip, it becomes a massive hassle. Just getting constantly picked at, especially when you're trying to get survivors to and from one place to another through the Silver Strip. They should be out by now. Oh, I guess not. I thought they usually showed up on this day. But yeah, there's like 4 of them. There's one on top of like... There's this area right here where I'm kind of running towards. And there's one down by that movie theater where that dinosaur is. Oh, we got something new. Oh my god, poker. I'm not much of a gambling person, but I have time to kill. And then there's like another one on the rooftop of, I think, the Atlantica. And then there's another one down the strip. And they're pretty annoying. You pretty much just have to take care of them right away. But yeah, I'm not much of a gambling person. This is probably going to go really poorly, but I have a lot of cash and time to kill, so hey, let's play some cards. But yeah, I have absolutely no idea when it comes to poker, what I am doing. Honestly, like, the most time I've ever spent playing any of these kinds of gambling games, funny enough, has been Dead or Alive Extreme 3, because the game itself is pretty boring. So going to the casino and just killing time playing cards is probably the most enjoyable part of that game. I mean, it's an alright game if you just want to, like, just sit and chill for a little while, just kind of veg out. Maybe you got, like, a YouTube video or a stream or something going on in the background. But I don't think those games are terribly engaging, but I think that's also the point. Oh, there's another thing now, too. Oh, this one. Okay. So scratch the poker stuff. I will have to go to the safe room for this one, though. So, this woman, she seems cold, is kind of a hint that she might not be wearing a whole lot of clothes. The thing is, she won't go with you unless you're also not wearing a whole lot of clothes. So just to save a little bit of time. And this anti-up one lasts like a really long time. I think this one lasts until the military gets here. Like, it lasts forever. You have tons of time to play poker, last I checked. I might as well do these other ones first. So for this one, you gotta be wearing, like, literally nothing. So I'm gonna be running around in my underwear for a bit. Hopefully this doesn't get me in trouble anywhere. Like, basically, the person we're going to save, she demands equal representation, and that's fair. But it's also kind of a hassle if you don't know ahead of time. It just means you gotta find a change room and change into nothing but your skivvies here. With the rather egregious farmer's tan on the arms there. Maybe I should save the gun a little bit for those sniper guys. I mean, you don't really need it. Although I will need a gun for dealing with the one military guy. When the military shows up, there's a portion of the game, once the military shows up, it basically turns into a far more linear game, where you pretty much have to take on whatever psychopaths the game uh, tells you to at that point. And there's a guy later on, and like a crazy military guy, and he's one of the biggest pains in the neck in the game. Oh, here's the sniper guys like I was talking about. And there's that one guy who tried to start a mutiny.
Dang,
so rip
man,
him.
it ain't no fun if they ain't running. I mean, where's the challenge? Yeah, this ain't nearly as fun as Border Patrol.
But we got a chance to be real patriots here, Earl, and get us some target practice. These so-called survivors. Ah! Bunch of whiners let this thing happen. Letting zombies in, foreigners in, letting socialism in.
Only way to get this country on track again is clean it right up of all those pansies, floozies, bureaucrats, liberals, and them half-ass conservatives, too. This is a golden opportunity.
Damn straight. We's infested in more ways than one. If you ain't with us, you're against us. We gotta clean this country up, one city at a time.
That's as American as apple pie, that is. You know what we have to do, Earl? It's our duty to eliminate the threat to our country. Clean this place out completely. Start again like the Great Deluge. Right idea, that.
That's right. We do it 'cause we love our country.
And 'cause it's so much damn fun. Damn, it feels good to be right. Yeah, God bless America. Woo-hoo. Let's go hunting, boys.
That cutscene has aged like a fine wine. So this is the part, in case you didn't know, that I mentioned that this game, was made by Canadians. And maybe I'm a little biased because I'm Canadian myself, but, I mean, oh shit. Okay, so this is what I'm worried about. See, these guys are a total pain in the neck. And I'm gonna fight them in my underwear, which is, just a funny image, I guess. They're kind of cowards, though. Like, they take a couple of swings at you, and then they kind of back off, and yeah, like that. And you just use the opportunity to tank them again. But I brought orange juice. I came prepared. Also, they've got some... Oh, I thought he had a hamburger. Guess not. Take a sip. I thought he had a hamburger with him. So you can, like, counter snipe them, but that takes way too long. It's much faster to just get up in their face. That's nothing. There's a diner here, and I think there's some food on top of the diner. Yeah, somebody was eating pretty well up here. Alright, cool. So there should be another one, I think right over there. So to get to them, you have to kind of use these little alleyways where the maintenance rooms are. And just down the side is some, like a ladder. I know there's one in particular is kind of out of the way. Also, did you notice that one guy's suspenders were like measuring tape? Yeah, just gonna get up in his face. Oh, what the hell? Alright. Oh shit, Okay, okay. But yeah, they always take a little bit of time to put their weapon away and switch it out. Ooh, that was a good roll. That was a good roll. Dang. Yeah, they usually have like some hamburgers because of course they do. What could be more American than a hamburger? Except I think hamburgers are like German, aren't they? In origin? Sandwiches are generally a kind of a European thing. And I think hamburgers come from Germany, if I'm not mistaken. So, yeah, basically rescuing any survivors becomes a real pain in the ass until you take care of these guys. Because as you could probably tell, you'll be trying to escort survivors, you'll be getting sniped at in the back. And you're putting yourself and the survivors in danger. So it's best to take care of these guys as soon as you can. So there should be a person on top of the Atlantica. And also, yep, there's that guy by the Royal Flush. Get off me. If we stay close enough to this building, he won't be able to get us. But this area is crowded with zombies. This is a lot safer to use than the first game. In the first game, sometimes it seems like you can only mow down a couple of zombies before getting hit. Oh, shit, I wasn't close enough to the building? Okay, alright, 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 sure. Yeah, there's a ladder right here. Let me take a sip. Well, actually, no, I don't need a sip yet. Should be okay. I was gonna take a safety sip, but orange juice is too good to waste on these guys. Unless I really, really need to. Now this guy who got, like, literally 0 lines of dialogue and, like, the worst haircut I think I've ever seen in this game. Like, what the hell is this half mullet thing? It's discolored. Come on. Oh, what a coward. Easy. Easy. They've always got, like, whiskey or alcohol, so maybe I will just take orange juice. I don't want to, like, puke or anything. And then the last guy is a little bit out of the way. So like I said, he's on top of the Yucatan. But there's no, like, direct ladder to get to him. Not, like, from outside on the strip. You actually have to kind of go down through a tunnel. And I remember the first time I played this, I was like, how the hell do you get to this guy? So yeah, instead of a ladder, there's this door here. There's some zombies, some vending machines if you need a quick pick-me-up. In fact, there's a snack right here. And here's the ladder. Oh, he's not even gonna shoot. What a coward. Oh my god, what are you doing, dude?
You ain't no match for a real American.
And that's that. There's no fancy cutscene for killing these guys. You just take care of them and they're done. So now they're no longer gonna be a hassle. So let's go rescue that one lady. It's okay to be colored, man. But that's definitely a point in this game's favor, being able to kill racists, I suppose. Okay, that sounds terrible, like, to killing people in general, but... I mean, thinking of all the people they probably killed themselves, they more than likely deserve that. Oh, I'm gonna have to resort to just using the, knife gloves soon enough. I say that like it's a bad thing. Spend all the bullets there, so I just don't have it in my inventory anymore. Oh yeah, so she's in like she's in the hotel area. Let's see, we'll use a lawnmower again. I think the lawnmower is a lot more satisfying. Oh, the art appreciation one, okay. So, this one actually leads us to, a gift for Katie. So, this won't be good. But it's gonna have to wait because I'm already here.
Why can't I get some help?
Let's see. Yeah, we'll get that one after. I don't think anyone's gonna be judging. It's something with zombies out there. Yeah, she wants me to be wearing just my underwear, which is why I came prepared. And I don't think that really registers with Chuck too well. Oh yeah. So she'll kind of walk out and she'll be like, "Oh, the floor's cold. Can you carry me?" Chuck's like, "Are you serious?" But this actually makes it a lot easier. Because now we can just kind of wiggle through and they just get shoved to the side. So in a sense, she's actually doing us a huge favor. We just don't go as fast. Oh, where am I going? Should be this way. Also, she has, like, her character model has a massive seam down the middle of her back. It's really throwing me off. Usually you see those kind of seams on, like, the necks in character models, but this one's just a huge one going right down the middle of her back.
Is there a safe around here?
Not really a whole lot to say here. Just kind of gently steering through. No big deal. there we go.
Thanks, handsome.
I'm not sure this lady has her priorities in order. Oh, and again, we'll do a safety save just because this game seems particularly crash happy on PS4. And as for clothes, I'm gonna get some fancier clothes. Because there will be a point where I'm gonna need to look a little dapper. Definitely one of the more interesting psychopath encounters in the game that actually doesn't end in combat. Because usually they end with some sort of combat encounter, but this one doesn't. It's interesting. As for this art appreciation one, it might be a little bit of a hassle if it's like your first time going through and maybe you don't have a lot of money. Because in order to get the survivor, you actually have to buy a painting off of somebody. If you don't have the cash, then it might be a little bit of a hassle, but it's kind of hard not to have cash in this game. It just kind of comes in. Like money just happens. I'll make another knife glove while we're here too. I don't think shoving a bare foot into a glass like that would result in me being able to run around perfectly fine. Like, did these folks not watch Die Hard? I'm not much of a movie person, but even I've seen Die Hard. You know, glass, bare feet, usually not a wonderful combination. So for this one, we can just take the shortcut in the bathroom. This one should be like right next to where the Slappy fight was. Okay, no, I don't climb up there. That's the way it's gonna be today. And there's this wonderful painting. Really want someone to buy that painting. $3,000 is how much my dreams cost. Take the money. So we're actually gonna take this funny painting, as it's called.
Move it. This way.
But kind of like some of these other two-handed weapons.
Let's go.
We can't really smash it or else, like, we can't really use it as a weapon or it'll get destroyed, like, extremely easily. And this is actually the last gift we can give Katie. It's a missable gift. Two things you can give Katie are this painting and Snowflake the Tiger. One of the nice things about this two-handed weapon is that you can also use it to nudge zombies just by wiggling through. They can't really do a whole lot about it. Randolph does a pretty good job on his own, just kind of worming his way through. He's also doing a pretty good job at keeping up. Yeah, he's like right behind me. He's doing a really good job. And besides getting like the trophy or achievement for giving Katie all the gifts, you might be wondering, why on earth would you pay $3,000? Is it really worth it? Well, if it's one of your earlier playthroughs, you're probably just gonna want the experience anyway.
You're a real pal.
Alright, now we can give this off, because apparently this would make a great gift. This whole lot of nothing, there it is. I think that's the last one? I must have missed something. Yeah, I must have missed something, because I didn't get the trophy. Oh well. Oh yes, and they want us to play poker or something. I'm not much of a gambling person, but now we can finally give it a try. Like, this safe room is huge, and you like rarely ever really go through it.
This is awesome.
Okay, well, let's give this a try. I don't know how much I'm gonna do this. I don't know. That doesn't really look like a super good hand to me. Does time still tick down while I play? Oh, yes, it does. Okay. Geez, I'm not even 100% sure on these terms. I don't think this looks like a very good hand. I mean, it's not like they're matching or anything. Like, already this looks kind of crappy, so I'm gonna fold.
I fold.
I'll raise. Ugh. Yes.
Oh, they finally put some clothes on the puking lady from earlier. Okay, okay. Oh, we're folding already?
Call.
I'm gonna check that.
I check.
Let's see. Nothing really matches. I'm gonna check it again.
I'll check.
I don't know. I don't know. I think I'm gonna fold it. Oh, I can't now. I'm locked in.
Check. I check. I check.
Oh, hey, I won.
Yeah.
What a goof. Ooh, okay. They're of the same suit. That's pretty good. A king and a queen. It's looking pretty solid. I'm feeling pretty confident. Oh, what the heck? Oh, can you use the D-pad to invite people to... I have no idea how this works. I always want to use the D-pad.
I'll raise.
I'm gonna raise that. Sorry about that.
I'll call.
I call.
There's another king. Ooh, that's good. I'm gonna raise it again.
I'll call.
Check that.
I'll check.
Oh, snap. have to call his all in.
I call. Yeah.
Ah, damn it. Okay, okay. One more.
Call.
That doesn't really look like a super great hand, but we'll
I'll call.
try, I guess.
I check.
It's only money. Ah, yeah, this sucks. This already sucks.
Check.
Check.
And everybody wants to check. Ah, and I can't fold out now.
I check.
Oh, I'm locked in. Ah, yeah, this is brutal.
I'll check.
I check. Check.
Yeah, this is a total bust.
Check.
Check.
Man, his hair looks so bad. Oh my goodness. Yeah, of course I didn't win. That was embarrassing. Yeah, I've had enough of that. So, I don't know. I must have hit the D-pad. There must be, like, some option on the D-pad to quickly invite people? Like, I don't know. You can play poker co-op, I'm assuming.
Nifty.
That might have been what it is. Either way, I'm sorry I didn't mean to hit the wrong button there. Yeah, I am... Yeah, I think that just kind of stays there. So, until the military arrives. So it's basically just like, oh, well, here's something you can do for fun now that you've unlocked it. But at least I won one poker game in my underwear. It's like strip poker or something, but in reverse, maybe? I don't know. Hopefully another, like, real objective pops up soon. Like that one, I guess. Oh shoot, now a bunch of them are coming up. With the obligatory Kenny Rogers reference. Kenny Rogers invented gambling, as we all know.
Good.
But I would really like to get some, like, clothes on at some point. Eh, why not?
It's a little bit snug.
Feeling kind of pretty right about now. A nice hat, too. He doesn't like that too much. Fine, I'll put it back. Everyone's a critic.
Come and play with me. Girls just want to have fun.
Man, there's a lot of, like, bee zombies around here. There's like 3 of... No, there's like 4 of them in this general area. There's 2 more right there. Oh... Oh, this guy. Oh. Oh god, no, not this guy. Not this guy. So this guy's got a limp. First, I think he wants to have a gun on you, and then he'll come with you. And then second, he's limping, but he's like, "Oh, don't touch me. I'll take care of myself." But he goes so extremely slowly. Honestly, I don't think he's worth saving. He's a waste of time. I know that sounds really terrible, but this guy just... If he would let me, like, at least put his arm around my shoulder, that'd be one thing. But he's way too stubborn and way too slow. I am not saving that guy. I don't have the patience for him. Instead, you can look at this pig. Yeah, living it up. What was the other one here? Yeah, just this guy is just way too slow. There's a lot of stuff up here, actually. Shoot, can't climb up that. I gotta essentially, like, make a door just to get to the door. But yeah, I'm not usually one to, like, turn down survivors, but that guy is just way too much of a hassle. Like, he's the only survivor who he just won't let you help him at all. But he moves so egregiously slowly. He said something about the Shamrock Casino or something. I think that's down the strip. Or am I mistaken? Oh no, it says the arrow bugging out because I was in that watery area. Alright, fair enough. Oh yeah, so, in case you're new, if you look at some of these sites, you'll actually get combo cards. Some of these movie posters are actually inspiration for combos you can get. This one's pretty obvious. The actual artwork for this game, on the PlayStation 4, is for this particular, weapon combination. The paddle saw. I don't know if we can make it in here. Oh yeah, we can. I think that artwork's actually done by Shinkiro. It's pretty darn cool.
Badass.
So this one is very much like... Crap, another one? Oh, this is the one. This is the one I was thinking of. Well, first we'll talk to this guy, and then we'll put on something a little bit more appropriate for this one, because this is the survivor, or the but she's not quite right, we'll put it that way. Oh yeah, this guy just like straight up wants you to give him money or something. Yeah, you... Oh, yeah, seriously. You have to give him like $25,000. That's his rule. Just give me money.
Don't fall behind.
It's like, oh, you absolute turkey.
Stick close.
Like, it's I mean, like, it's not my fault that you're bad at gambling. I mean, gambling doesn't take any skill anyway. Although I'm sure there's plenty of people who'd refute that.
Come on.
I guess I shouldn't say that because I'm terrible at gambling, as you already saw.
Hurry up.
Alrighty then. And while we're on this side, we can actually get in some fancy clothes. Because the one-hit wonder one will require us to put on something a little better than what I'm wearing.
Yeah, smooth.
I don't know about the flower hat, though. I can just take that off to the safe room. This guy's just getting beamed by
Don't fall
zombies.
behind.
Ah, crap.
Faster, faster.
He
Stick
left
to
his
me.
common
Keep
sense in his
moving.
wallet,
Don't
I
fall
guess.
behind.
I don't think I have enough room in my inventory for another one. But I do have enough room in my inventory for something else I'm gonna need. Man, I can't believe this guy. I'll come with you if I get $20,000 from a random stranger during a zombie apocalypse. All right, here you go. Yeah, but can I have another 5,000 just because? Can't believe this guy. Video games, am I right?
Oh, great stuff.
Actually, I think there are some slots down in the basement. But just to be safe, I'm gonna take this flower band off my head.
Nice.
And of course, safety save, because I don't trust this game.
Well, all right.
Wait, I just realized how close I am to, like, the stakeout one. Wow, time is really flying by. Excuse me. The one crappy thing about that one is that all these knife gloves that I have in my inventory are literally useless during that, case. So I'm gonna have to, like, go through them somehow. Or just drop them, which is crappy. Which means I'll have to farm them again afterwards. I know this one. The golfer lady that we rescued last time. She wants a new golf club. Well, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. Like, we can get that on the way back. Hope we should have enough time to do that later. If not, no big deal. I'm already level 50. Like, honestly, at this point, I don't have to be doing any of these extra things. So we've got these survivors here, and they're all tied up. A psychopath obviously did this, right? Well, you'll see.
Oh no. She's coming.
Oh, kept you waiting for so long. I know you want that encore ride. Oh, yeah, baby. This is gonna be incredible. Woo! You know, I do it all for you people. That was just a sound check, but I know you loved it, right? Right? I know you can barely even wait for this comeback tour to start. Oh, I can feel that. I can feel your energy. Hell, I can barely stand keeping myself from you. But we are gonna need a few more things before we can start. And if I don't get them soon, how am I supposed to work under these conditions? I am an artist. Despite the technical problems caused by my incompetent crew, the show must go on.
No! We're wide. If we move, they'll go off.
Hey, you! Ooh, you the new crew? Or maybe just another crazy fan who loves me to death? Ow! Good. I got a job for you, baby. Oh, yeah. I need you to run a few errands for me, kiddo, before we get started. I'm not sure if I can take waiting anymore. I get explosive when I have to wait.
I'd get her what she needs, bro.
Well, we can't keep my audience waiting!
Yeah, so this one's kind of interesting. You just have to fulfill her request. You don't actually fight her at all. In fact, you actually take her back to the safe room at the end of this. So while I guess she is a psychopath, she's also a survivor. Oh, you're thirsty. Oh, crap. Okay, well, so much for the pineapple, then. I should have brought the orange juice with me. I guess I'll go back and get some. Actually, there's some vodka or something out here. Right where I got the clothing. I always get it mixed up. I can never remember if she wants food or drink, and I guess it's just drink. So there's always a bottle of vodka in here. Right next to these clothes that I'm going to need too. So that's convenient. In fact, that's probably why it's there. Enough of that. Yeah, nothing clears up my throat more than vodka. I'm pretty sure I am. Thank you. Basically, you'd have to get into, like, a suit or else she won't continue. So she needs some fans, but we asked this lady back here about that. Oh man, did they really have to be in all caps on top of being colored? I'm not that stupid. So basically you just lure zombies over here using firecrackers. Like, I have to admit, I think this is kind of a neat idea. Let's see if I can lure them out the old-fashioned way. I mean, they're zombies, so they're gonna be a little slow. Where the heck did that one fly off to? Just need some more firecrackers, I guess. Well, there's plenty back here. There's way more than you actually need back here. Problem is, zombies are very slow. Oh, okay, that's good. Just gotta flick the switch, and then we gotta play a mini game.
Well, you've been a good little assistant, Cutie Pie, and now it's finally time for my big comeback show. The performance of a lifetime. I'll need some help backstage.
I got what you asked for. You need to let those people go now.
Oh, surely you're not suggesting that after all this, I don't give my adoring audience what they want? The comeback tour everyone's waiting for? The big number? I might get a little angry if that happens.
Yo, man, just do it.
Look, you can't be serious.
Oh, shush. Now, get backstage and let's put on this show. You can't keep talent like mine waiting. That, thing will give you instructions. Prepare yourself for genius.
Yeah, it's just time button presses. It's nothing terribly challenging.
You look delicious. And you know I'm hungry tonight.
And it's always in that same kind of pattern of 1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
There's not really any, like, real difference in accuracy. It's either you get it or you don't. So it's pretty forgiving. Oh shoot, I actually missed one. But I think I actually cleared it, hence the slow-mo.
Oh, you're the best stage manager I ever had, kiddo. And you've got a nice little butt on you to boot. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, you love it. And you love me.
So yeah, that looks pretty bad. But we can actually save her. Whoops.
Excellent.
Oh, what the heck? Okay. Oh, okay. We need to clear out these zombies first.
Sorry, man.
She's finally starting to come to her senses and realize that these aren't people. Well, they were. Let's do the safe way. They'll let me. Oh, come on, please.
I'm so sorry.
So yeah, this psychopath actually comes with us as a survivor.
Keep moving.
And it's a ton. It's like 4 survivors in one, so that's really good. Oh crap! I forgot the one guy's got bum leg. So I can lend him a hand.
Let's go. Come on.
Oh crap!
Stick
Did
to
he
me.
get caught?
Still there?
Damn it! Oh, and now you get free as soon as I come to get you. Of course. Isn't that always what happens in this game? Alright, we're good. We're good.
Move it.
And as for this bent wood one, we basically just need to bring a new golf club back to the golfer survivor. Which isn't hard, we can just do that on the way. We just go back to where we found her and pick up a golf club on the ground. Oh, excuse me. Oh shit. Oh shit. Damn it, get out of the way. Oh my god.
This should be easy. You're getting on my
Get out of here.
Taking you down.
Oh my god, there's like 2 more or 3 more upstairs. Now that Huang guy is just becoming bothersome at this point.
Keep close.
Come on. Starting to feel a little bit like a sheepdog. That wasn't the cleanest rescue, but it'll do.
You're so sweet.
And then as for the golfer lady, she's just in here. Yep, and that's that. $50,000 for delivering a golf club. It's like easy money. Easy, easy money. Let's see, how much longer till the stakeout? Oh, not a whole lot longer at all. Let's see. So I'll keep that one there. Actually should kind of plow through these knife gloves because they're absolutely useless. So I got a little bit of time to goof off. And there's actually something I kind of wanted to play around with in the sports club shop. There's something else too. I'd like to pick up some orange juice because what's coming up is like a boss battle. Guys again. Once the military arrives, you never see him again. Oops. And that this is actually a minigame too, right here. Not exactly Neo Turf Masters, but it's still kind of interesting. Oh, was that in? Hey, nice. And you get a little bit of a bonus from using that too. Really? Now? I've only got like an hour to get this. That's a little out of the way. I think that one's gonna have to wait. Basically just trying to wear through these knife gloves. Otherwise they're just gonna go to total waste. I guess it doesn't really matter because I'm level 50 anyway, but it's fun to kill them for a little while. Like in the context of a zombie game, of course. Yeah, okay, maybe I should start heading over there now. I'm probably just gonna have to drop them. Or what else I can do is I can pick up a bunch of throwable objects, because for this one we're gonna need this boss requires us to throw a bunch of things. So I'm gonna grab some of these throwable items here. You can't really throw knife gloves. The dumbbells are nowhere near as good as they were in the first game. Fire extinguisher. No, we can't throw that either. You need to be able to hold the L2 button and throw them. Like this, right? Because that's what this boss requires. Like, this bucket would work. Oh, not the push broom. Let's see. And I mean, if you don't know about this ahead of time, like, it's no big deal. There's a bunch of throwable objects in that area. I think that's what they basically intend you to do. We can throw the defilers, although they're a little slow to throw. Whoops, not that one. We can throw this baseball bat, too. But I just need to get there now. Maybe we'll keep like one knife glove just in case. And we'll do a safety save. Oh, I bet you'll never guess who's going to be a pain in the neck in this area. Oh, it's not this area. I think you have to, like, run from one area to another. That's right. But we're here just in time, so that's good. We run from this helipad eventually, or essentially to another helipad. And we're gonna have to deal with a good old friend of ours. Gee, I wonder who that could possibly be.
Good. We can see the whole city from here. Chuck, we can't afford to miss this. If the twins are right and TK gets away in that chopper...
I know.
Here, I found these in the bunker.
It's been a while. And do you think we can trust that reliable source of yours?
I'm sorry, Chuck. Look, Hey, there it is! It's landing on the hotel. Looks like TK is getting ready to check out.
That bastard's not going anywhere. There's no way I'm taking the fall for this.
We better hurry. I'll meet you there.
Let's see. So those spotlights on this helipad, those are also on the other helipad where we confront TK again. And I think the game basically expects you to chuck those at a helicopter, which is kind of funny. I'm just imagining a guy on a rooftop throwing like these little lights at a helicopter. But this boss fight's kind of wild. On the bright side, there's no zombies once you get there. Oh, and again, safety save, just because I don't trust this game anymore. Not on PlayStation 4, anyway. My phone going off to nag me about some stupid advertising thing from my provider. I don't know if my microphone picked that up or not. I hope not. basic strategy is basically just kind of throw things at a helicopter. It's like connected to a winch or something, and you can basically stop it for a little while to throw stuff at it. I think at this point in the game, though, I think they expect you to have at least learned the dodge roll move. I can't imagine this boss fight being anything else than just extremely aggravating without it. Man, that's a lot of zombies. Like, again, I think for a game that was originally on Xbox 360, that's a lot of enemies. That's really impressive. I think even nowadays that's still fairly impressive. Excuse me. But TK isn't there completely unguarded. He's got some bodyguards here in the hotel. But we can just use something like the Defiler to take care of them really quickly. And they're basically the same thing as before. There's this sneaky guy over here. That's not a very convincing reload animation. And then there's like another guy in here. I think there's some other throwable stuff in here too. But before I continue, I'm just gonna get a little pick-me-up. Whoops. I think you can also shoot the helicopter, but it doesn't really do a whole lot of damage.
Not without me, Chuck. You're the best lead I've ever had.
Get behind me.
Hey, whoa! Careful with the money, fool! We don't got much left.
Hey, look, boss.
Not possible. Not gonna happen. We're taking off. Now!
Pretty cool landing there, Chuck.
Kill that son of a bitch!
So yeah, in this boss battle, you press this button to lower the winch, and then you just throw crap. Oops, I'm gonna use the dodge roll to get away. Hopefully. Shit. Please let me hit the button again. There we go. Just throwing buckets and stuff, and they just explode at this helicopter. Oh shoot, that might have been too early. Hey, we threw in the exploding VLC logo at it. That just looks so goofy. That went a lot better than I was expecting. Excuse me.
killed all those people. Just for this.
Is he alive?
He sure is. He's not even started paying for what he's done. Let's get him back to the safe house.
It's a little odd with the paper money falling at 60 frames and the characters moving around at 30. But yeah, now he's in our custody.
What's he doing here? Isn't he the host of that show?
Oh yeah. And he started it. He's behind everything. He killed all these people and framed us for it. Just so he could make a little bit more cash.
We've got enough to run with the story.
Well, I'll be. The three of you brought down this big shot. I'm impressed.
The story is going to be big, huge. It's award material.
He's out cold? We ought to make sure he stays that way.
Wait. We need to keep him alive.
Why? Capital punishment was made for a guy like this.
There'll be a lot of people out there who want to see him pay for what he's done. We just need to sit on it until the rescue.
Fine. We'll do it your way. I'll stand watch first. He's not going anywhere for a while.
The rescue is coming in the morning. But Katie isn't going to be able to hold out that long, will she?
No. She's gonna need one last dose of Zombrex before the military gets here. Give me a call if you see anything.
I think we've got more than enough Zombrex. Alright. I actually don't even have my knife gloves anymore. They're completely gone. So that's still in a while. So we got some people to save still. This is actually like, once the military arrives, this game turns into like a linear game. So this is like essentially the last set of survivors and psychopaths. There's not much left. But I'm really gonna want to stock up on some things here.
Wicked.
What do we got here? Oh, that guy. Yeah, he's no big deal. He might actually be a little faster to get, though, just because we can take the shortcut to get him. Right on top of the zombie.
Let's kick some ass.
So yeah, I'm basically gonna want to start farming these weapons again. When the military arrives, I'm probably gonna want like an LMG, which can be found in, what is it? It's not the Atlantica. Palisades? Can't remember. It's found in one of the casinos anyway. But that's no big deal. Even then, we don't need it, it just makes that battle a lot easier. The game will also introduce us to a new type of zombie, a far more aggressive style of zombie. Up to this point, the game has been slowly ramping up the number of zombies on screen, and then it's going to start mixing them with a different kind of zombie that's way more of a hassle. So there's this guy. He's a little bit of a sad sack. Okay, bub. He's a little melodramatic. Oh my god. I thought I was melodramatic in real life. I'm sick of listening to Me Too. And that's all you gotta do, is you just gotta go through his dialogue boxes.
This way.
And he's got a gun, so he's fairly handy. Hold up, though. Gotta look fresh. Thanks, Andy. Ah, you got no problem killing. That's what I want to see. Ah, you're not so bad after all, bub. Now let's go rescue this other person. Take you both to the safe house at the same time. Actually, I think that they're in here. So this is it was a good thing to go for him first. There she is.
That's hot.
Simple enough. And Andy's got a gun. He's kicking ass and taking names. Let's see, I'm gonna set this in the safe house so I know where I'm going. Please let me down.
Keep close.
Oh crap. I didn't mean to drop
This
her.
way. Faster.
Come on, Andy. Hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, Andy. Oh my god. No. Andy, I need you to hurry. Yeah, you can definitely see, like, with the amount of times you go back out here with survivors, how imperative it is to take care of those sniper guys. Andy's going a little slow. not really doing the best job of keeping up, is he? But I gotta say, once again, I really appreciate the improved pathfinding of the survivors in this game, because in the first game, he would have gotten caught on, like, several objects and would have been left way behind back there. Survivors are a lot easier to deal with in Dead Rising 2 than in the first. Let's see. Just about ready there, pal. Awesome. Let's see. Right, I gotta make more of these things. What else do we got here? Poker. That guy I refuse to help. Because he's stubborn. Oh, and a safety save, of course. I'm hoping we'll get a new case by the time Shell Shock disappears.
Damn straight.
Although there is something I want to get ahead of time, because I think it's coming up pretty soon. One of the last survivors in the game is actually a plant. And we can get this plant ahead of time, so that it's just kind of done and out of the way. First I'll make more of these, and I'll go and do that if something else comes up. Just use a shortcut to get there. But I don't think it's till, like, basically right when help is arriving. So basically, right by the time the military shows up, one of the survivors we rescued, remember that one guy in the bathroom who attacked us with the glass, the Cure protester guy? Well, that lady she's rather eco-friendly minded, I suppose, and she has, like, plants and stuff in her best interest. There's a type of plant in the game that she insists has to be saved, and it can only be found in this art gallery. It's kind of an odd-looking plant. It's this piece art. It's like a gun with a plant attached to it or something. It's really ridiculous. There's like 3 of them, but you only need 1. And eventually there's going to be that case where we have to rescue this plant. At least one of them. So I'm just picking that up for the time being, just to be ahead of the game here. That way when that comes up, it's no big deal. Come on. There we go. And if I'm not mistaken, there's like one more set of psychopaths before like the military arrives and all that stuff happens. I think these two magician guys should be coming up fairly shortly, so that's another reason to kind of stock up on more of these weapons. Oh crap, I didn't mean to pick up the dumbbell. Fine, get off of me. No! Oh, for God's sake, get off of me. I just wanted the boxing gloves. Whatever works, I guess. Another trick we can do here too is we can pick up the sledgehammer and take it back with us to the safe house. And the safe house has like 2 of those fire axes, so then when we come back, another sledgehammer will spawn, so we can make 2 at once, which cuts down on farming a little bit. And then we'll take the other. And we'll do a safety save, because again, I don't trust the PlayStation 4 version of this game for a second anymore. Like, after crashing on me on 2 streams already, could you really blame me? How much time do we got until Katie needs her song breaks? Oh, she's still got tons of time here. Unless the game gives me something else to do, I don't really know what I'm going to be doing in the meantime. Alright, so now we can make like 2 of these things. And I'll grab the knife gloves too, just while I'm here. We just craft a whole bunch of this stuff like right here.
Badass. Yeah.
And that's gonna save us a bunch of time on the best weapons. In the meantime, I guess I can putz around a little bit. That is until something comes up. As I'm getting grabbed. Oh, which one's this one? The Hot Exciterama. Oh, the comedian guys. Okay. Oh yeah, them and their terrible jokes. Might as well. I was just gonna, like, screw around the casino, but whatever. So there is actually a little bit of a trick to this one. It's not entirely necessary, but it'll cost you. There's these two comedian guys, and they both have terrible jokes. But the point is that you have to vote which one has the better joke. They're both essentially the same joke, so you just have to pick one. However, if you pick one of them, the other guy is going to get upset and demand that you pay him money to come along with you. If you want to save some money, you have to choose a specific comedian. I think you have to give it to the younger guy, because there's an older comedian and a younger comedian. If you give it to the older comedian, the younger comedian is going to get pissed, and he's going to ask that you give him money to basically compensate him for the award that he didn't earn from you. Which is ridiculous, but whatever. If you ask me, he just wanted an excuse to get some money. I mean, not that money's much of a problem for me at this point, but it's still just information worth passing along. Okay, that's kind of funny. So there's that trophy on the right there. What does a vegan zombie eat? Grains. Oh, that's so bad. And then we got this dude over here. What do sloppy zombies get on their clothes? Stains! Oh, you're both awful. But we gotta give it to the younger guy, or else he'll get upset and demand money to come with us. Yeah, just take it. Yeah, he'll come with us now, just like that. Otherwise, if you give it to the younger guy, or the older guy, the younger guy's like, yo, you cheated me out of an award, I want compensation. It's like, oh, you're a nutter.
Keep moving. This way. Keep close.
Oh, they're both taking their sweet time. Oh, shit. Really?
Stick close. Stick to me. Stick close.
If you could stop being aggro for just a second and come along with me along the side, that would be just wonderful. Clear, that's good. Except that Walter is kind of taking his time here. He's old and slow.
Move it.
Yeah, he's gonna be crying like a baby the entire time. But at least you don't have to pay him money. Oh, really? Okay. Oh, again? Okay, cool. Oh, okay. Oh, that's the one I was talking about. These are like the last optional psychopaths in the game. I'll get them afterwards. And yeah, it is 2 of them. And unlike the twins from earlier, it's not like you kill one and then the other just kind of offs themselves. You actually have to kill both of them. So I'll just fill up my last pip here. Do a safety save, and I'll be on my way to take care of those 2. I think I should be good on weapons. I think the only other thing I might want to bring along is some like orange juice or something. Just like a healing item or 2. So I think the easiest way to get there is just to go outside the normal way. I was afraid that was gonna happen. I tried to dodge roll so that wouldn't happen, and it still ended up happening. As you can see, the push cart's a little wonky, and sometimes if it goes through too many zombies at once, it just kind of clips right through them. I think you can see it there, where I'm just like running through the zombies more so than actually like killing them. Oh, and there's like easy knife gloves to make right up ahead too. This maintenance room, I think, has the stuff for knife gloves every time, I think. Not really sure why it would have those things in here. Yep. Can't go wrong with these.
Let's do this.
Like, these weapons, I think, are so overpowered in this game, like this and the Defiler, that you tend to, like, I think they became kind of iconic with this game. Sometimes I'll go to anime conventions, and there might be, like, a Dead Rising, or Dead Rising 2 cosplayer or something, and they might, and I've seen more than one, like, a number of them that have had, like, knife gloves, and they're usually just, like, plastic knives, because weapon checks and all that. But it's always like knife gloves if they're trying to do Chuck Green or something. I mean, they're literally just like duct taped knives. So I can't imagine they'd be too hard to make or anything. And everybody used them.
Damn it! Roger, you idiot! We need to get on the ball if I'm ever going to get out of this hole and
into the spotlight as I deserve. Don't you see? This is finally my chance. I mean, our chance. Go, you imbecile! Get ready for the next trick. And now, the trick that the world will soon know us by. But first, do we have a volunteer? A lovely lady, perhaps? We have a volunteer! It is time for the most dangerous magic trick of all time. Sawing the lady in half! Abracadabra! Damn it! Not again!
Hey, that's not magic. She's dead.
Oh, look at Mr. Big Guy here. Everyone's a critic, aren't they? You think this is easy? I suppose you know how to saw a woman in half, right, Big Shot? We're professionals, okay? Who asked you to come in here while we were practicing? You just want to tear us down, like the others, don't you? Well, we just so happen to have a very special trick just for you. It's a little disappearing trick. You'd be the perfect volunteer. The ending is to die for!
This guy, why are we outside the area? This guy looks like Will Ferrell in like, what's that movie, Blades of Glory? Oh my goodness, the knife gloves are so nice. Don't walk away from me. Like, all I'm doing is tanking him, and he's just about done. And he's done. Roger here is the bigger pain in the ass. Even then, he's done. There we go. Easy peasy. And that's it. That's it for the optional psychopaths. So I'll drink to that. Let's see. What else do we got here? Not a whole lot until 7. Gambling and stuff, I'm not really a fan. Magician's sword. This rocket launcher here. That the psychopath didn't even get a chance to use because I cut him down so fast. It's kind of wonky because it fires these firecrackers that kind of go all over the place. But if you can get one lodged inside of the zombie, you get like a ton of extra experience. At this point, there's not a whole lot like optional that's left. Like I said, there's a thing with the plan, but I already picked up the plan ahead of time. Oh crap, that was stupid of me. And then after that, it's basically just all the mandatory, like, kind of end of the game stuff. Like, once the military arrives, basically. That's optional. Yeah, these things kind of ping pong off the walls. Oh shit. It's a fun weapon, but it's not really useful against screwing around. Oh, I should have known. It is fun to watch them explode with a little bit of color. Let's try this blackjack thing. Hit me. Let's see. Hit me. Oh god, what are you doing here? I'm trying to gamble here. I'm gonna stand on that. Oh, okay. I think I'm gonna stand on that. Yay, I won. We'll try. Ah, damn it. One more time. Oh, wow, okay, okay. I got cheated. One more time. That looks pretty good. Oh, I hit bust? Oh, alright. I must have hit me again on accident. Oh, that's 21. Awesome. I said one more time quite a while ago. I think I have a problem. Ah, damn it. Hit. Ah, damn it. Can't do a whole lot better than 21. There we go. And there's also just these random, like, slot machines everywhere. Oh, that stunk. Give me the same combo every single time. Ah, man, this is rigged. Come on. Ah, forget it. What a waste. Should probably look into getting some healing items or something. Goes. You think there'd be something to eat in here? Here we go. It's not much, but it'll do. Yeah, I don't think you can play anything like roulette or craps or anything. I don't think you can. I don't know. I never really played around with the gambling stuff in this game. It makes for a fun concept for a zombie game, though. But now I got all this extra time. Almost makes me wonder if I should go back and play some poker, but I'm really terrible at it. I got all that time. Oh, okay. Here we are. This one's just running back and forth. I think these are like the last human survivors in the game. And then like the last survivor is just this plant I've got in my inventory with a gun attached to it. bit of slowdown there. I would have thought the PlayStation 4 would have been able to handle that a little better. So this one, you basically just talk to one person, then you run elsewhere and talk to another person, then you run back here to get both of them together, and then you just run back to the safe house. So this is just to kill some time. Oh, what's this back here? I don't think I ever noticed this back here. Holy crap. 2 orange juice and a vodka. Wow. I never noticed that back here. Learn something new every time. Not really a whole lot else to talk about here. I think she just went off to the other. Oh, there she is.
Faster! Stick close!
Come on. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, it's not like they've gone very far from each other. So that's pretty simple. Play Terror is Reality online to win money prizes that Chuck can use.
Keep going!
Too bad nobody plays it. Nobody plays it on PlayStation 4, I don't think. It's very, very difficult to get games going. When I first played this game on PC, it was the Games for Windows Live version. Still a brand new game. It was pretty heavily populated. And it was like, basically just do these mini games where you just slaughter zombies in a competitive multiplayer environment. But whether you come in first place or fourth place, it didn't matter. Because no matter what, there'd always be a cash payout. So there was no downside to really playing. You just kind of kept playing until you were done, and you would cash out. And then that money would go to your single-player campaign.
Keep close!
So a really nice way if you had a hard time finding Zombrax, to just be able to afford it from the pawn shops.
Don't fall behind!
Oh wow, she doesn't have to be anywhere near the elevator. But yeah, I think like the only way you're going to be able to play that is if you get people in a community, like one of these PlayStation communities or whatever. And I have no idea about Xbox, if that has the same sort of thing.
Great. Oh, I regret that. Kick ass.
Alright, now we can go back to the safe house. And I don't think there's any other human survivors to pick up other than that. I think that's it. only problem is that the mother is a little slow, but she has a weapon. The other lady does not have any way of defending herself, but she does a better job of keeping up to Chuck.
Faster.
Most of the
Don't fall
time.
behind.
Unless she's gonna just stand there like an idiot.
Keep moving. Stay close.
Which is
Come
what
on.
she seems to be doing at the
Move
moment.
it.
Like, get over
Faster.
here, please. Probably should have actually attacked him.
Still there? This way.
Oh crap, did they both get grabbed? Seriously? Oh my god. I thought you had a weapon. Use it.
Follow me.
I would really rather not swing my weapon in front of you and end up, like, killing you in, like, 2 or 3 hits or something. That reminds me, like, I've been playing Deadstream 1 as well. There's, like, some weapons like the sledgehammer that can kill survivors on accident in, like, 1 hit if you're not careful. I don't think that's the case here. They're a little stronger here, but I'd still rather not hurt the survivors. I think they can defect if you hurt them too much. But they're, like, super fragile in the first game. Oh, awesome. Cool. I love it. Keeping up. Could be doing a little better, gotta admit. What on earth is going on with Camille down there? She's just like walking around in circles. There you go. That's that. So I think the only other survivor is this stupid plant. I want to get out of this tuxedo. I will wear the good old Willamette outfit there. Got this other bonus stuff. I think it was like DLC packs or something originally. But I don't particularly care for it. Yeah, it's pretty much just poker and Zombrex, and that's pretty much it. Though I'll probably be getting the thing about the plant relatively soon. So in the meantime, it's pretty much just putzing around. And then the military will arrive and everything will go to hell. There were some shoes or something. Oh, these gaudy yellow sneakers. I love them. They're so terrible. I thought they were like some black high tops or something. Yeah, I have way too much Zombrex now. I only need 2 to get the S ending. Yeah, some of the clothing here is a little boring.
Not bad.
Ah, man, I knew that was gonna happen. So you got aviators, got these yellow tinted glasses.
Sweet.
Yeah, not a whole lot of variety of glasses, I guess. And there's just a pizza just sitting here. I don't need it, but the idea of just pizza sitting there. Yeah, I don't really think I care for aviators too much. Every single time I put these on. Every single time.
Nice.
Yeah, we'll use the yellow ones, I suppose.
Nice.
Yes, I'm well aware of the Zombrex thing. Oh, yeah, this is the plant one. Guess we'll go back and do that so that this stupid plant isn't in my inventory anymore. The Fortuna aspidistra? Or Fortunea aspidistra? I can't pronounce that very well. Well, I already had it, so here's your plant with a gun. Yeah, sure, glad I could help. And now there's actually nothing else to do except for, like, poker and putzing around. Like, that's pretty much it. Just, you know, getting Katie her Zombrex in, like, a couple of hours, and even then a little bit more putzing around. Then the military will arrive and everything will go to shit. I'm not really sure if I'm gonna do that today. I will at least wait for the military, though. But I might cap it when the military arrives. Let's see. In that case, I might want to get the LMG. Let's see. That's in the... It's not in the Americana, but I'll just go through the Americana because I got time. But yeah, outside of, like, that one survivor with the bum leg who refuses to get help, that's pretty much all the survivors at this point. Oh man, I gotta do this again. I gotta do this again. I know I did this before and the game crashed shortly afterwards, so this thing might be a little cursed, but I love it. which is, where am I wanting to go here? It's not the Rob Plaza. It's not the Strip. That's to the arena. That might be to it. Come on. We'll have to... I think there's only, like, one time you really have to go to the arena. That's, like, at the very end of the game. And that's for the S ending, too. I want to say, in Off the Record, there was a bunch of stuff in the arena that you could, like, climb, get extra weapons and stuff. But I don't think it's in Vanilla Dead Rising 2. Oh yeah, this is like totally the wrong way. This is totally the wrong way. Oh well. Get off me. We can just use the motorcycle to get there.
Let's go.
Oh crap.
Gear up.
Yeah, the frame rate is just chugging a bit. Like again, I thought that current gen console would be able to handle this game a little bit better. I guess I was mistaken. But considering how much this version tends to crash, I guess I really can't be too surprised. Like whoever did this port could have done a little better, I'm thinking. Like the frame rate stuff doesn't bug excuse me, the frame rate stuff doesn't bug me as much. It's the crashing. And thankfully this stream has been crash free so far. I hope I didn't jinx it. Which is another reason why I think I'll be ending it fairly soonish. Like basically when the military arrives. Oh, what the hell was that? Just so it's not like oh, come on. Just so I don't give the game the opportunity to do so. Oh, you can play the Mega Man slot machine. I didn't know that. I thought it was just there for decoration. Alright. Well, I gotta play the game of my boy, my son, Mega Man. I love him. I'm so glad that Mega Man 11 is a thing that's happening. Get away from my son, you! Hey, we won some money. I want to play Mega Man. Ah, I think we got a good one. Oh yeah, I'm earning some fat stacks now. And I owe it all to my beautiful baby boy, Rock. Mega Man. I love him. Oh, what the heck, son? You cheated me. Ah, no. Forsaken by my own son. That's okay. I'm more just happy you can actually play that one because, I guess I just have a tendency to break it. Because usually I've never been able to interact with that one. Which does remind me, maybe one of these days I'll go through the Mega Man games. I would love to do that. I mean, I have both of the Legacy collections on PS4. Oh shit. I jinxed it. I totally jinxed it. It happened again. I have no idea what is up with this port of the game, but I seriously cannot get through a single stream without it crashing. And I gotta say, I'm pretty unimpressed. Because at this point, it's just irritating. So, I mean, I guess I got a little bit more time now until I have to give Katie some Zombrex. Wonderful. But this won't be much longer. I mean, like, I'm surprised it didn't crash earlier, but... Oh, boy. I'm getting really sick and tired of this crashing on me every single time I stream it. So, as I was saying earlier, yeah, basically gonna... What number did we get? We get 5, 6, 7, 8. Like I said earlier, we'll wait for the military to arrive, and then we'll cap it off, I guess. But now I'm gonna have to wait for this video to render in YouTube. Or for the YouTube version, I mean. I'm gonna have to put 2 streams together instead of just exporting from Twitch. So once again, this is gonna take a little longer to get the archive up. Oh, what a massive hassle. I mean, if you are watching this on YouTube, this isn't a problem. But otherwise, like if you were with the live stream, then yeah. Gotta say, not impressed. Dead Rising 1 doesn't crash like this on PS4. So, yeah, I was just grabbing the LMG for safety's sake. It'll be necessary. Well, not necessary, but it will help make things a little easier when the military arrives. There is a boss who is rather gun-heavy, and getting close was very risky. So, I was going to grab the LMG to make that boss fight a little easier to deal with. But for whatever reason, I came outside of this area, and the game decided to freak. Again. It wasn't even as funny as last time, because last time was pretty funny. This time, no. This time it was just awkward and annoying. And that kinda sours my mood. Here it is. Again. Sheesh. Man, my son is paying out big time. Oh no, he's not paying out anymore. This one. Nah. Oh my god, really? 3 times in a row. Oh, knock it off. Oh, please don't break here again. That really sucked. Oh, good, you're cooperating this time. Wonderful. Yeah, I'm actually fairly ticked off. But, I mean, I'll get over it. I'll get over it. Not much time until we gotta give Katie her medicine. In the meantime, I'll just bowl over some zombies. Oh, what the hell? Oh, there was a wheelchair right there. Okay. Oh, okay. I could not see that past all the zombies on my way. I'm a terrible driver. And it just kind of burst into nothing there. I'm so used to getting grabbed. I guess I need to be a little bit more aggressive with zombies. Oh. It's not even a fun weapon up here, it's just a crowbar. That's boring. Would have been nice if there was something goofy up top there. Yeah, this game is really struggling to maintain 60 frames now, isn't it? Yeah, I hope Off the Record on the PlayStation 4 isn't like this. Like, again, like the frame rate thing is not a big deal to me personally. It's just the crashing. Like, the crashing is really bad. Let's see, do we got anything fun in here?
Sweet.
Alright, now I look like a tool. Works for me. Complete with flip-flops, sure, why not? You can always get the Willamette clothes at any time in the secret. Could use a little bit of a pick-me-up, though.
Where can we find more money? Oh yeah, it's a live one.
Oh, shit. I didn't realize they'd be in here. Okay, alright. Caught me by a surprise a little bit, no big deal. Oh yeah, one of the things I always liked about some of these older Dead Rising games, before like stuff like Dead Rising 4, is just stuff like this. Like mustard, you know, like it's not a weapon, but it's something you can use just for funsies, you No, I think stuff like Dead Rising 4 really got away from that. It sucks. It's like, even in like, the first Dead Rising, like, you can pick up CDs and throw them at zombies. Well, that's not going to kill anything, but, you know, everything is a weapon, right? And just kind of keeping with that, I think that's fun. Oh shit, I'm a terrible driver. I'm also terrible at keeping these zombies off of me, too. And that wheel is doing some things. Alright, I should probably get back to the safe room, though. That's enough fun for this chump. Yeah, it's like 6:30. It's time to go. Oh, what was I saying about Mega Man? Like, oh right, like I wouldn't mind like streaming Mega Man games at some point. Like that would be fun. Like I've got Legacy Collection 1 and 2 on PS4. Got Legacy Collection 1 on Steam for some reason. Like had that one first. And I got the NES cartridges of all 6. And I have the Super Famicom cartridge of 7. And PlayStation copy of 8. As well as PS3 and 360 versions of 9 and 10. I guess that's the one thing holding me back. I've never finished Mega Man 10. I don't really care for that one very much. Like, of the classic Mega Man games, that one's easily my least favorite one. Make another defiler on the way back. Yeah, I sure am glad I was doing all those safety saves. Can't trust this version of the game at all. Alright, she's still got a few more minutes. Have enough time to maybe make a defiler and then come back. Because it's like, as long as she's given Zombrex within the hour, she'll be okay. Alright, that's perfect. Now we just sit and wait for like 5 in-game minutes. There we go.
Dad, it didn't let me get to the save point. I'm gonna have to restart.
Sorry, kiddo. Time for your medicine.
Chuck, the rescue's coming soon. Sullivan said they'll save anyone at the bunker at first light. There still might be people out there that we can help. If you can get them back here in time...
It never stops, does it?
No, no Dino Head, sorry. And I hate to say it, but you've actually joined in at, like, the tail end of my stream today. I had an issue where the game crashed, again, because it crashes every single time I play this game. Every time I stream. And I basically said that by the time the military arrived, I was probably going to cap it for the day. They'll probably wrap things up on Sunday. So the military will be here soon. I've actually been streaming for, like, I think 2.5 hours at least already. But yeah, the game crashed again, so I had to restart the stream again. It's like the third time. Oh my goodness, I'm getting very, very tired of restarting. And I don't think there's anything else to help. Like, there's literally just poker, and that's it. So... I don't even know what I'm doing at this point. I'm just kind of wandering around aimlessly. Yeah, I'm sorry. I had been streaming for a while already. Like, thanks for dropping by anyway. It's just, yeah, I just seem to have really bad luck when it comes to the PS4 version of this game. Let's see, you combine... Oh no, it's not the battery you combine it with, it's the amplifier. Get this shit out of here. This isn't a very effective weapon, but it's fun to tool around with for a little while. Yeah, like, that literally did nothing to that zombie. Like, this is such a crappy weapon. But it sure is fun. Oh, okay. Alright. Sure. The gun wheelchair. Oh, yeah. I usually do the bear and the LMG. That one always cracks me up. There's a lot of really fun combo weapons in this game, but the Defiler and the knife gloves are just so good. I don't even remember going in here ever. Like, I seriously don't even know what the hell I'm doing in here. What can you combo with Blaze? Huh. Amazing shot. Oh, yeah, that would make sense. Yeah, I'm just putzing about until the military shows up in like an hour and 15 minutes. I don't really go to the stores. I often just kind of get straight to the different objectives. I've never been up here before. Is there some amplifiers? Oh no, there's some more up here. I've never been up here before. anything of note? Is this just it? Oh. Alright. Unless it's the... Oh, shoot. Unless it was to get to that sports trance sign or something. Alrighty then, I guess. I think you combine this with the battery? I'm not 100% sure. No. Oh well. Whatever, who cares? Oh wait, is it the electric chair? Oh, is there like that electric chair thing? Is that it? I thought there was like an electric chair combination or something. Maybe that's the combo, and that would explain why there's a wheelchair in here for no other reason. Yeah, that's it.
Just like Mom used to make.
And they get shot. Yeah, I just never use most of the combo weapons except for Defiler and Knife Gloves. There's a lot of really fun combos in this game. It's gonna break soon. There we go. Oh, that sucked. We still got a little bit of time. I'll just wear down these knife gloves or something and then make another one on the way back. There we go. Oh, so there's like combo weapons off of combo weapons. That's cool. Yeah, that's what I get for not looking at the combo card screen, like, ever.
Wicked.
Well, I guess I just got another reason to replay the game. Let's see what we're doing for time. I don't have Off the Record on PlayStation 4, but I do have it on PC, though. It's been a very long time since I played Off the Record. Do I really want to stand around for like 20 minutes? Or do I want to make another Defiler? I want to make another Defiler. I'm really greedy with these things. I'm always trying to like squeak one more out before like the next major event in the safe house. This is a little overkill looking at my inventory. It's just defilers and knife gloves with 1 LMG for the military psychopath. But whatever. That's how I roll in this game. I think a lot of people rolled this way when it came out, though. Like, these weapons are just super good. Got about 5 minutes left. So we'll just sit in here and stare at the watch. Always entertaining. Always the best part of a Dead Rising 2 stream is staring at the watch for a few minutes.
Ready to go home, kiddo?
Ready.
Aren't you supposed to be watching TK?
Didn't want to miss the rescue. Don't worry, he's out cold.
Hey, looks like they're coming over the bridge.
We're at the first checkpoint. Raise the bridge. Let's go! Let's go! Ready to kick some ass, ladies? You know the drill. First we mop up, then we grab the survivors. Start with the north end, move down. Sir, yes, sir. All right. Whoa, whoa, hold your fire. First kill belongs to Daddy, sweethearts.
Nice shot, sir.
Have at it, boys! What the hell?
Come on! Drop, you son of a bitch! Come on!
Oh, my face! Oh, God, it burns! It burns! Oh!
Hold still, man! I'll shoot it off!
Can't see shit this far.
Yeah, this is a pretty accurate representation of Turok on Nintendo 64.
Sarge! You gotta get us out of here!
So things went south. I think that's enough to break anybody in that situation. So he's a psychopath I was talking about earlier on the stream.
What the hell just happened?
Zombies can't take out a military column. They can't, can they?
Regular zombies can't. But those, what happened to them?
Look! It's Rebecca! What is she thinking?
I've got to go get her.
No, Daddy! Didn't you see?
That was the military rescue? How the hell do we get out of here now?
We're gonna have to go out there and find a way out ourselves.
Now everybody wait a minute. There's another part to standard operating procedure. My understanding is if there's a problem with the rescue operation, there'll be another attempt in 24 hours. If it looks like there's any survivors.
What do you mean, your understanding? You knew plenty about standard operating procedure before.
Hey, hold on, Missy. Wasn't supposed to happen like this. I'm the only reserve man who made it here alive. And I'm doing my damnedest.
And what if that rescue fails? Huh? Everything else has gone wrong so far.
Firebombing. It's the only way to get rid of them. For good.
Firebombing?
I have to go get Rebecca.
Chuck, be careful. If those things can take out the military...
Alright, and that's gonna be that for now. So, yep, like I said, I was going to stop this when the military got here. Because I've been streaming for quite a while before, you know, the game crashed again. So, I'm gonna call it there. Thank you very much to everyone who stopped by, or if you're checking this out on YouTube or whatever. And I hope you enjoyed yourselves. Crash notwithstanding. Just my luck. And hopefully things will go smoother next time. From the time of the stream, the next one will probably be up on Sunday. Probably around the same time, 2 Eastern.